Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and we are going to be talking about some online college tips today. I have been taking online classes since my freshman year of college and I'm now about to be a junior after the semester, and along the way I've came and found some tips that hopefully will help you guys succeed during this time that we all have to be taking online classes, which it really kind of sucks to take all online classes, but I hope my video can help you guys out just a little bit. So let's get into the video. The first step is to get dressed and ready. This will make you feel a lot better. See, I really didn't want to change this day. I wanted to stay in my sweatpants, but I changed and I felt so much better after I did, even though I was like so against it in the morning. But obviously, as you can see, it definitely made me happy. I really needed to do my hair this day too, so I decided to brush it out and do this simple little look. I took 2 ponytails and twisted the front part of my hair to make it have like a braided effect, even though I'm way too lazy to actually braid my hair. And then I put it in these little buns on the side and I pulled that bun out just so it was like folded, and then I did the same thing on the other side and then pulled these little hairs out to frame my face to give it more of a shape. And then that was the hairstyle, and then I decided to slap on lipstick, so I did, and that was the look. The next step is to have a clean and organized workspace. This is my clean and organized workspace. If you'd like to see where I cleaned it, the link is below, and I even have a cute little salt lamp buddy in the back. Here I am pretending like I'm working, trying to show you something, acting a fool like always, but I'm enjoying my workspace, as you should too. Next step is to write all your assignments down. I like to do this on my iPad, and it really doesn't matter where you write your assignments down. Just make sure at the beginning of each week you're writing your assignments down so you know what has to get done and you're not stressed out about missing anything, because that is the biggest drawback to online classes. You could get behind really easily and not even realize it. In this little list, I'm just making a list for all of my classes. Usually I do one list at a time, but now since everything is online, it's a little different. Here was the finished product of my list. I just have the few classes I have and what was due and what day. And then this is my list from my class that I made at the beginning of the semester, which is what I normally do. The next step is to check the school's website they use daily. So this is a little bit self-explanatory, but this is my Austin P D2L website, and I like to go in here every single day and check that little notification bell to see if my grades have been posted, or just what is going on, if teachers have posted any updates. Just make sure you're doing that so you stay on top of everything that's due and everything that's coming up. So this is tip number 5. Wake up like you would be when you're going to school and kind of like pretend you're going to school. So I definitely am not going to be waking up at 6:30 in the morning like I was, but I find that I'm more productive when I wake up, say at 8 o'clock, eat, work out, get ready, and then schedule a chunk of time after all of that for schoolwork. Dedicate that time for schoolwork early in the morning when your mind isn't like, wow, I could be doing anything else right now at 6 p.m. and I don't want to be doing schoolwork. Schedule out that afternoon, morning time for schoolwork so you can have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. So the earlier you wake up and the more of a schedule that you are on, it will make you way more productive. I know I find that really helpful for myself because I am still continuing to go to bed around 12 to 1 and waking up at 8:30, and I feel like I'm awake at night, but I'm also awake early enough to like seize my day. Is that corny? But anyways, so that is tip number 5. So for tip number 6, schedule breaks while you're working. So when you're working, you don't want to work for a straight 4 or 5 hours, depending on what your workload looks like. So schedule breaks in there. If you want to eat, you wake up at 8 and you start homework right away and you want to eat at like 10, schedule those 30 minutes to an hour or shorter or longer if you want to eat. Take a break, you know. You're at home, so you have free time. You can schedule your breaks, give your mind a break. It will make you more productive in the long run, and then you won't be thinking about how hungry you are, which will really help you focus if you stop thinking about food. And just break up that time. Give your mind the rest that it needs. Tip number 7 is to work in time increments. So if you don't want to work for 4 hours straight, work in 20-minute periods. Or if you are working 4 hours straight, maybe every 20 minutes you switch to a different subject so you don't get worn out of that subject, or you don't get like distracted because you've been doing the same thing for hours. And it doesn't have to be 20 minutes. You could switch every hour, every 30 minutes, but it will really keep your mind from distracting itself onto other things because you're bored of what you're doing. Tip number 8 is putting away all distractions. For some people, putting away certain distractions like your pets or children isn't possible, but any other possible distractions that you can put away, I am giving you the tip to do so, because it's so much easier to work if you don't have your phone going off every 5 seconds, or, you know, literally anything. If you don't have notifications going off on your phone, if you're not listening to a YouTube video in the background, which I'm very guilty of. But if you don't have those distractions, it's much, much easier to work on what you need to get done, like your homework. And you can play on your phone and watch YouTube videos once you're done with your homework, because if you put away your distractions, you're more likely to get more work done. And that is why you're watching this video, right? You want tips on how to get your work done. So put away the distractions. Tip number 9 is putting on chill music in the background. Now, I'm saying this, chill music. Some people can't concentrate if someone is singing to them, if you're listening to music in the background, and there's many different playlists that you could listen to that don't include people singing in them, and it might help you concentrate. I know I really enjoy having something on in the background. That's just who I am. I don't like it to be quiet. I don't want to hear what's rustling outside, and if someone's trying to get into my house, which I guess I should be watching out for, but I'm not. I would rather listen to something nice. So instead of playing the YouTube video in the background, a TV show that you're not interested in, but if it's better than homework, you know you're gonna look at the TV screen and not what you're trying to get done. So turn on some nice chill music. If you can listen to people singing, that's great too. Just put on music so you can get in the headspace to continue to do homework and continue to be actively finishing it, because that's what we all want to do, right? Finish all our homework so we don't have to do anymore. The last and final tip, number 10, is relaxing when you need to relax. You know when you need to relax. You know when you've done too much. You know when you're overworking yourself. And you also know when you're being too lazy. So don't abuse the relaxing tip. But when you've had a hard day, you know, everything is really stressful right now. So when you need to relax, listen to your body and do what makes you happy. And instead of stressing about all the work that you have to get it done in the morning and schedule in your relax time. You need it, we all need it right now, and we're all at home anyways. So hopefully we can relax, not pay attention to the news, and just do what we can to make ourselves feel better. I really hope you guys liked my tips, are going to use my tips. I find all these things really helpful in getting a lot of stuff done and being proactive in doing my online classwork. I've been doing online classes for a long time, and that's what most of my schooling is going to be for the rest of my college career. So I know that it's hard to do college classes, but you can do it. All of you guys can do it. Don't doubt yourself. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye guys. Do you have a smudge? Do a smudge. No? Okay. I think that was yummy, wasn't it? And breath. What's tip number 6?